mean, yes, that was good, Jamie. I mean, one of the key things was about Avatar because when we talk about social media, we talk about YouTube, there's always this kind of like inherent fear that comes up first. You know, it's like this thing that I should be afraid of because of what the news tells me about it, and what the course has been about with demystifying that. But we also talked about like different forms of social media, like from why do you use Instagram, or why do you use Twitter, or why do you use Facebook, or anything like that. So, does anybody know why you use any of those things and can come up and talk about it? You're on spot, Kieran! Remember on the first day when we talked about the evolution of the computer, but like when I said, what are we using Twitter for, or what do we use Facebook for? We had this whole big discussion because we had our naysayers, right, Jamie? Yeah. Who didn't like it.
Basically, there's various platforms for social media that all do different things, but all keep us living digitally and keep us connected with the world. There is Twitter, which is a site where you post tweets, like little sentences which have something to do with given topic. You have Facebook, which is designed for you to set up information about yourself, pictures, and share with others and communicate, leave messages and things like that.
Like what kind of people do you share information with on Facebook?
Friends, family, look for long-lost relatives, work colleagues. Then there is LinkedIn.
Yeah, why do I use LinkedIn? I heard LinkedIn. Why do I use that?
I can't remember what I'm using now.
For business.
Setting up a business, wasn't it?
Yeah, for businesses. For people who have businesses or jobs or whatever. LinkedIn is for like when you're looking for work, or you want to just only communicate on that kind of superficial level. It's not personal, right? And it's only for business. It's only for like contacting, like for stuff like that. So you will never see like your kid's birthday party on LinkedIn. You will see that on Facebook. You'll see your dinner on Facebook, but you will never see it on LinkedIn.
No.
And what about Instagram? When we talked about Instagram, do you remember?
That's similar to LinkedIn, is it? I mean, Twitter.
Yeah, it's similar to Twitter, but it began as what? Like what?
Photographs. Was it?
There we go. Thank you, Marie. Yes, it began as photographs, but I also said there's a particular part of the population that has escaped to Instagram. What population was that?
The children.
Exactly. Instagram is for kids now, right? To hide from their daddy's Oldsmobile or Facebook. Right? Do you use Instagram?
No.
Exactly. Do you use Instagram, Margaret Mary?
No, I only learnt about Instagram when I first came to this course.
Exactly.
I only knew about Facebook and that was it.
Right. Do you use Instagram, Jamie?
No, not at all.
No, I don't even use it. I have an Instagram, but I don't even use it. And you know, but it's because that's, you know, was just a picture only site, but now you can do 1-minute videos on Instagram, and now people are chatting on Instagram, but mainly that's where the kids are chatting.
Yeah.
I mean, these types of platforms have been running years. Like, it was MySpace was one of the early ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Improved and changed. Well, anyone came on Facebook and did it, but it's been going for quite some time. It's been about 8 years.
Yeah. More like 10 years. Facebook would be going, because you're right. The original was MySpace, and it was mainly for videos, pictures, and stuff like that. And it was kind of like Zuckerberg came along and said, "Hey, Facebook."
It's like a dumb version, isn't it?
Yeah. And I mean, you know, but these are the 4 main platforms, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you know, of course there's Snapchat and Pinterest and all that other kind of stuff. But these are the 4 main platforms we discussed and everything. And so which one would you prefer using?
I prefer using Facebook because you can get a lot of information, you get lots of pictures in it as well. Whereas Twitter's a bit too simple for me. You're just writing something and then that's it, a tweet. And then obviously the other 2 aren't as complicated as Facebook.
Yeah. No. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now, but I like what he did. did here, the reason why I wanted to come up is because everything is always becoming simpler, you know, or simplified. So it's kind of like Margaret Mary has a tablet in front of her, right? And everything. And mainly, social media is a distraction. I mean, that's its main goal.
Yeah.
You know, for when you're in a restaurant, when you're on a train, when you want to ignore people, right? You don't want to communicate, you know, verbally. You know, people are just always constantly on their phones, at their dinner tables with their families. It's all of that. So when you have these 4 main platforms, you know, you're like thinking, oh, I got to jump from here, jump from there, jump from there, like a frog in a lily pad.
Yeah.
So now what they've come up with is what is called Hootsuite. Nice name. What the hell is that, right? Hoot like in an owl. But what Hootsuite does now is that it offers you a way to combine, at minimum, 3 platforms.
Oh.
Right? So what that means is, like, say on your tablet or your phone, if you sign up to Hootsuite for free, you can combine 3 platforms into 1. Do you understand what I'm saying? So instead of just going to Twitter, or just going to Facebook, or just going to Instagram, or LinkedIn, or whatever, you can choose 3 of the 4 main platforms. Now this is where it gets clever. You choose 3 to 4 main platforms free, and you can get Hootsuite, and I can see, oh, boom, there's a Twitter, there's a tweet, you know, there's a Facebook picture or everything like that. But they say, yeah, 3 platforms are free, but if you want 4, 5 or 6, that's going to cost you.
Yeah.
And obviously, people want more and more. They're like Pac-Man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, wait a minute. What about my YouTube? Which this is all about, right? I have a YouTube channel now. I just learned how to make those. So I gotta, what choices do I have? If in my first 3, you know, free Hootsuite collapsibles. So yeah, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get you. So they know 3 are free, pay for if you want 4 or 5.
So with saying to you before, like I've subscribed to a channel. This DJ does tutorials every week, but it gets you hooked in with it, and then you end up having to pay for them.
Yeah, they hook you in like fish.